My name's Lynda Lewis, and I'm a member of Mariposa Arts Theatre and on volunteer staff here as well.
I'm also Lynda Newton with Mariposa Arts, and I volunteer at the Opera House as well.
And our story happened, I think, about 15 years ago during a Mariposa Arts production of Waiting for the Parade. I was part of the cast, and Lynda was working in the booth up top. And I was waiting backstage one night to go on in the middle of the performance, and all of a sudden I heard a harmonica, and it seemed to be coming from directly above me backstage. So I looked around, and I was looking for open doors where it might have come in off the parking lot or off the street. There weren't any, and I didn't see any openings that would allow that. I didn't think a whole lot more about it because although I'd heard ghost stories, I was pretty skeptical. And anyway, we went on with the show, and afterwards I told a few people, just kind of laughing about it, and they said, "Oh, I bet it was that old soldier that died in the seats." And that happened 15 years ago, and up until 2 weeks ago I didn't realize that Lynda had also heard the same thing.
I was a stage manager for that show, so I was in the booth right at the back of the theater, and from up there I called all the lighting and sounding cues, and it was the Waiting for the Parade was a show about the war, about these 5 or 6 women that were left behind at the war, and their husbands and sons went off to war, so it was their story. So the scene was one of the women was at a grave of their, I can't remember whether it was their son or husband.
Husband, I think.
Yes, and she was putting flowers at the grave. And I heard this harmonica music come, and I was way at the back of the theater, and it was like it was right outside the booth where I was. And it wasn't supposed to be playing anything at that point, so I called down to the sound person. I said, no, turn it off. There's supposed to be no music at this point. And he said, "I'm not playing anything. There's nothing playing." And so that kind of spooked everybody, and he apparently stayed that night or came back early the next day and went through all the sound tapes, and he said there was no harmonica music on any of the tapes. But it was as clear as can be. It was definitely harmonica.